Welcome back, everyone. So this video, I think we're going to do a walk around of our camper because Steve has done a ton of work on the whole electrical setup and how he's got power to our camper. This weekend we're up in the Chattahoochee National Forest. This campground is amazing. It's Andrews Cove, and there's a spring or creek or what do you want to call it right behind us. The kids can play in it all day. I took a moment to make this video, write this intro right now because the kids, we're in this beautiful place and they're playing in the van. Either way, they're out of my hair, so I can make a quick video. So we have this set up now with our jackeries, and he put in a couple of new outlets so that we've got everything run off of the jackeries now. That's just my basic understanding of it. He can go into the specifics of what he did, but for me, all I have to do is plug into a cigarette lighter outlet that he put on the side of the camper, and everything works. We've got water pumps, we've got hand washing, we've got easy outlets, multiple outlets, and it's really nice. So when we get a chance today, hopefully, because it's supposed to be beautiful today, I will get Steve to do a in-depth walk around of the camper and all of his electrical upgrades and how he's got it all set up, so that you can see how easy it is, what we've done with the camper.
Yeah.
Guess you want to put your bathing suit on? Yeah, you look like you got wet. Yeah, let's go put. I'll get a dry bathing suit for you.
This is so deep.
Yeah, it's okay. You can make it.
I don't care if it's a little wet.
Woohoo! Good job, Penny.
Ah!
All right, let's go put your bathing suit on.
Yeah.
All right. I got you right in the eyeball. Sorry, buddy. Someone floated away. Oh, refresh. Ready? Oh, wet team refresh. Go. Woo. Oh, we wet? All right, wet team versus dry team.
I'm washing the dishes.
Yeah. All right, show me. Can you show me how you get the water to come out?
Yeah. Okay.
Good job. All right, let go. Let go, honey. Thank you.
Don't need to wash the dishes.
Okay, keep going. Wash the dishes.
Don't need them.
Uh-oh, it's all dirty. You gotta wash them again.
What?
You dropped it in the dirt. You gotta wash them again.
No, I don't need a sponge.
Oh, you don't need it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mom.
There you go. Yeah. Wow!
No, I don't want you stepping on that. It's very hot. Come back here. Watch from there. Mommy's gonna get bowls for everybody.
And watch a movie. I'm just popped out.
Can I try? I'm not a robot. I built it myself.
It's 11:25?
11:25.
11:25. We are starting our 1 mile hike to Duke Creek Falls.
There's a break.
Oh, a bridge? All right. Our neighbor at the campsite said it should be doable. I got the backpack full of waters and snacks.
Give you an update in a quarter of a mile.
We forgot bathing suits and Crocs though, so I think there's a spot for them to splash around. Hopefully they don't mind getting wet in their clothes, and I'll just change them when we get back to the van.
Mom, do a tiny.
You can't get up. All right, let's make it back to our campsite.
I did swim in our camp.
Yeah, let's go play in our water.
2019 hiker off-road, and we bought this with like every option they had, and unfortunately I've taken off every option except for one. And there's another option that I wish I just didn't do, but it's too late now, so it's on there, and that's the Max fan. And that's the fan that's underneath the, if you point the camera that way.
Well, can you stand in front of the trailer? So, because if I pan away from you, I can't hear you talk. All right, you should know this by now.
So that's the Max fan. Matter of fact, it never worked since like day one, and I literally just got it working like last week, 2 weeks ago. I had to basically rip all the wiring out. So, long story short, we bought this pre-COVID, but we took delivery after COVID. So there was some logistical nightmares, timelines doubled, tripled, quadrupled. Nothing against the new guys that own it. We dealt with the previous owner, and unfortunately we got caught up in between the sale and purchase. So new guys are great. I've met them. They're doing good things with hiker, and what they say consistently is like hikers, like they're more of a platform that you build on. And I kind of wish I had kept that mantra from the very beginning and just done a lot of the modifications myself, because essentially all I did was hand them a bunch of money and then take everything off that they did. Not then today, but them of 6 years ago or 5 years ago. Starting with, we had a battery box system here, that's gone. We had a refrigerator box here with a tray, that's all gone. I just freed up this space so that we could travel with stuff that we don't want inside, like our generator. You'll see the spare tire for the truck is currently on here because the rack actually broke this weekend. The mounting point where, so this is a Luminous out of California. It's a great rack, don't get me wrong, but I think this might have just been under engineered for the size of the tire that we had on there. It said 30, you could put 35s on there, but as I'm feeling the weight of that tire for aluminum, I'm probably just going to reconstruct this pivot point with like steel tubing, like Schedule 60 or 80 or something like that, something thick enough, and then just make much thicker plates.
So you made the rack this weekend, or this previous week, the wooden rack.
So I didn't.
I'm talking back to the camper.
Okay, so back to the camper. I did this. This is just plain old decking from Home Depot and some hardware I got off Amazon.
It can come out.
Yeah, it could come out. It's nothing fancy, but it just keeps everything in there, so we can just huck it in there, firewood and stuff like that. The tire rack is from Amazon. This is actually for a semi, and I just welded it to the frame. And then there's this, basically this strap goes over the top of it and holds it in place. It's actually a really good system. And then we have another trasheroo on it, which I keep like hoses and other stuff that may like leak, which is basically just the water hoses. And I'll show you that in a second. We'll keep that in there. It's a little bit of a mess now because we've been camping for 4 days. This is day 4. We tried to do this video day 1, didn't happen. Didn't happen on day 2, didn't happen on day 3. So now it is what it is. So if you hear the kids screaming in the background, we're there. So we're packing up tonight though, so we wanted to go through everything. All right, so what did I do? Let's move back a little bit.
Mom, it's my turn.
What's it your turn for?
The phone.
The what?
They're watching. They're looking at the pictures on my phone.
All right, buddy. Give us a few minutes, okay?
We're just gonna do this video and then we'll come help you. If you want, you can get your bathing suit on. Go get your bathing suit on. You can go in the water.
Picked up this tire tray at Overland Expo last year. It's actually a pretty good system. It works. I'll just say that. Price was pricey. Was pricey. All right, so water. This is our water system right now. I built this handy dandy. So this is just, it's a 12 volt pump off like a boat, like it's made for a boat. Pull this out. So that's the pump. It just goes in here.
Can you put a switch on there?
Yeah, so that's it's just an on off, just a rocker switch, 12 volt plug, cigarette lighter. I got the idea from a guy out in California, of all places, and I can't remember his YouTube channel, but I'll try to link it in, we'll link it later. I built his originally and it lasted for a couple of years, and then it started not working, and these were parts that I had on hand, so I just kind of modified his build to suit our needs. Only thing is I made my plug like 3 inches too short, so when we're on this water tank, it's like yanking on the cord. So again, this is the first run on a lot of this stuff, so trial and error. It's R&D right now. This, guys, really?
Nope.
Come on, Mom and Dad are talking.
You can't play while we're doing a video.
Go away.
All right, how about I give you guys?
What? I don't know what you're saying. Yeah. It's the only way you're gonna get it done.
And the bathroom's just at the boys harassing you.
Sorry, guys.
They like handing out our coasters.
The whole system is built off our jacker. So basically, I scrapped the entire system that Hiker had originally put in there.
What was it?
Lead acid batteries and.
Oh, right. So the batteries were up front.
The batteries were up front, and they went. If anybody's tried to use lead acid batteries, you know they go pretty quick. I modified this already with an Anderson adapter, so we can charge the batteries on the road. I already wired in a Red Arc DC to DC. That's this one here. And then I also wired in some USBs on the side here. And then this is actually our solar panel adapter. We have a Jackery and Jackery solar panels. So I wired it in. And then the DC to DC will actually charge the battery off the solar panels. It'll charge it off the truck, either or. And then it'll charge it off shore power, which we'll show in the back. So we got the fridge box and the fireplace, or the fireplace, the firewood rack. So this is the fridge box in here. At the time, they were not offering any kind of fridge slide. So I bought the ARB fridge slide and then mounted it in myself. We have an ARB 37 liter fridge, and I also wired in the plug for it. Again, hikers under new ownership, so talk to them about what they have, what their new capabilities are, and what at the time they did not have the capabilities, and we ended up doing all those mods ourselves. What's up, buddy? What's up? What's up? So we got rid of them.
And it was wired in the battery box. Was there anything in the battery box? Or they just came back to here? To the rear?
Yeah, no, it just came back here.
So the batteries are way up there, and it was
that was
wired.
Like one of the first things that we pretty much took out.
Yeah.
Was the batteries. Batteries it was just not a good system.
Okay.
At the time, it was and a lot is we didn't really know what we were doing with this thing too. It took a while to kind of like figure out how to use it. So anyway, we have the Jackery system. Whatever system you use, EcoFlow or Duracell, we just happen to use Jackeries. So with that in mind, I built everything around a 12-volt system for Jackery. So because this is our drinking water area, I put in just Amazon, just a 12-volt 2-plug system here. And then you could put, where's our... we could put one of these in here for USB or anything that's charged like that. But this runs the water. This system actually seems to work pretty good. As you can see, it's just an egg crate. That's
Alright, do the iPad.
A milk crate that I ended up cutting and making it work. And a piece of all thread. So, nothing fancy. Moving on. So this is our Jackery 2000, and this is what runs the entire campground basically. What I did was I cut out I just made a plug, so now the camper plugs into the 12-volt Jackery, and that runs the fuse panel that's back behind here, and it runs our 12-volt pump. After getting rid of most of the stuff, you really kind of start realizing like you don't really need special stuff. Like there was a lot of nice to haves on this that we didn't need, and we got rid of all that. There was a whole drawer system in here. We got rid of that, right? Mm-hmm. That was like the first thing to go.
It took up a ton of space.
Yeah, it took up a ton of space and gave you very little space. So that was the first thing to go. Right.
Has the pump run and outlet to charge it?
The pump. So this is a 12-volt pump, and it's just wired into the fuse panel.
Oh, that's right.
The fuse panel is wired into the Jackery.
And then how do you charge a Jackery?
So two different ways. A couple different ways. One, you could take it out and just plug it into a wall at home.
I'm sorry. Pause. Penny, Finn, take the iPad and go sit down, please. I want you to share it. Okay, fine. I'll take it and put it away.
No.
Then we're going to share it. Hold this for a second. Come here.
Take 15. We
finished here, right?
We had to sequester the kids inside the camper so that we could finish this video. This is why we do not try to do a video a week, or this is why we do videos when we can get to them. I was just watching Fab Rats. He said they were doing 3 videos a week, and that's just, but the amount that they have to do, it's a full-time commitment, which is not us. Anyway, are you going to hear that? Is that going to cause issues?
Well, you're done in here, right? Can we...
Yeah. All right, so moving on. The propane's moved. I don't even remember where that started. The propane, I've moved it around a couple different times, but it's going to live here.
Can you move that so I can stand there?
The propane's going to live here because this is actually the one the one option that we bought from Hiker that we still do have, and I actually do like. I've just changed it around a couple of different times. So this whole system here is basically R&D right now for Alaska. So I'm trying to see like proof of concept to see what our water system in Alaska is going to look like. Because the one thing I don't want is I don't want any system I can't clean out and make sure all the water's out because then it'll just freeze. Not like we'd be using copper anyway. It's all PEX and everything. But anyway. This is R&D, so right now this is shore power. This is shore power. This will charge the Jackery. This is shore power taking power from the Jackery, meaning if we wanted to plug anything outside that takes 120, we could just plug into here. That's not 12 volt. So the Jackery, the good thing about the Jackery is it's 12 volt and 120. I just put this in, so I'll trim the putty and all that stuff some other day. Then I put a 12 volt system over here too, because why not? All right, so the water system right now. This is not fancy. This is not high tech. This is all just parts that I tried to figure out if it was going to work or not. So a while ago, we have a 20-gallon water tank under here, and that's the other option that I did like. If I were to redo this whole thing again, I probably would have only have done the underbed storage space, which we have in there. Under the basement, we call it the basement. The 20-gallon water tank, just because it's convenient to have another water tank, and the shower box is probably all I would have done. But anyway, I cut into the line in there, and I created another fill port, and I can shut off the 20-gallon, and I can fill from our 5 gallons, which is what I did here. There's a hand crank water pump here on the campground. So instead of driving a couple 100 pounds of water up here, we came up here dry, and I just transported water on the first day. Wasn't a big deal. But anyway, when you flip the pump on,
you could always pull up next to it too.
Yeah, you could.
If you didn't have kids.
Yeah, so it's just another way to fill your big tank or just use your little tanks. So that's what this hose is. All right, so moving up, this is the other side of the pump. Don't ask me what gallon pump it is. It's a 12 volt pump. I don't know. And then what I figured out the other day was I don't want the kids fumbling with handles and stuff like that. So instead I used a foot pump off a boat, basically. What?
Do it again.
Well, come here. Film
I can't get your foot and everything in it.
Put right up to the foot. So you just do that, and then it just does that. So I made this over a weekend. This is just, again, R&D. So nothing's really neat and pretty. I just needed to make sure that it actually worked for the weekend. As I say that, I kinked the line. There we go. So now that I know it works, I'll make something pretty some other day. Just not today. And then this tray was just another a tire step off Amazon. I don't know, $60, something like that. But all in all,
I love it.
Yeah, it works. It works great. And this is probably something of the, because because we have a battery pack up in Alaska, and we'll probably end up making a 12-volt
Maybe
system.
get like a smaller. A lot of water comes out. At
Oh
once.
yeah, so this is like 3/4. Yeah, this
It
is
goes through a lot of water.
5/8 hose. So I'm gonna again, proof of concept. Just need to make sure it worked. I'm gonna shrink everything down to like 1/2-inch hosing, so we don't use that much. But yeah. Other than that, the landing jacks were something that I put on here too. So this thing had 4 crank jacks when we originally. No, did it have 4?
No, it had 3. 1 in the front and 2 in the back.
No, I put that.
Because you couldn't level it.
Yeah, we just had issues leveling it, so I just put landing feet on it.
Oh, it
from
didn't have cranks. It had 1 crank and 2 with the pegs.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Again, just a weird setup. It had 2 drop down feet that you couldn't level unless it was this hole or this hole or this hole. That was your leveling system. And then it had cranks in the front. I got rid of them and put 2 cranks on the back.
That flip up for
Yeah, and it
driving.
makes
It's really
everything
nice.
a lot more stable. I think that's about it. I mean, and then that crank was not on there. I welded that on. But yeah, we're starting now. It's like after 6 years of owning it, we're starting to finally get it dialed in.
And then while we were driving yesterday, we charged the Jackery for the fridge
Oh yeah,
with the solar panels on the van, which was, it went all the way to 100, and we were only out for what, like 4 hours?
Yeah, no, that's that Georgia's son. Yeah, so eventually I'll put a couple of more plugs on the side of the van so that I'm not having to run wires through the windows and stuff like that. Those are 100-watt panels on the top, so 200-watt solar panels. And I'll make some sort of system there so that we can hijack it and plug into the Jackery back here.
So right now we have 3 Jackeries?
We have 2 1000s and a 2000. Yeah, which is
The
fine.
2000 runs,
The house
camper.
battery. Yeah, it's the camper.
and the 1000 runs
We'll
the fridge.
flip in and out between the fridge. Yeah. And we've done a video on the fridge already. Link in the description.
I'll put it in the video. I'll put a
Or
card
the
there.
card, right up here.
Yeah.
Ding. That's about it. I mean, we didn't even show the shower. So this is just an on-demand shower. Propane goes here, cold water goes here, hot water comes out here. Maybe we'll splice in some video of us using it later. So we're gonna give the kids some baths.
Oh yeah, they need it.
Can you get some water for me, Mom?
Can I what?
Get some water.
Get some water? Yeah, I can get you your water bottle. Thank you for asking nicely. Yeah, I'll go get it.
Well, we thought we had enough time to do an outro.
Are they back already?
Yeah, they're back.
We sent the kids to go walk around the loop to get away from Petty because she's napping in the camper. Thanks for watching.
So on the horizon, we got another camping trip planned in August,
Yeah, we're going to a new one we haven't been to yet.
and then I'm gonna try to get up to Alaska solo. A buddy of mine's gonna help me insulate the cabin.
Did you buy the tickets yet?
I did not.
Ooh, and we're taking the kids on an airplane in August back to our family, so that'll be
Yep.
a lot. But-
Yeah. So there's a couple of videos on the horizon.
If you haven't already, subscribe.
I don't think we need to do that.
No?
People
Okay.
know by now. I feel like that's, and that's a wrap. Say
You guys
bye,
want to say bye?
Bye.
Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.